Hey guys, got a video here about morality. Is it valuable or not? From my personal experience, you gotta ask yourself, am I using morality to be perceived as a good person? Or am I using morality because it feels good to me and it feels like, hold on a second. One thing that I struggle with is like, I had this and I struggle to repeat the same thing twice. It always comes out different. So, basically, I'm talking about morality. Are you using morality as a mask, basically? Or are you doing it because it feels right to you? It's in your aligned to your core values and not based off of, well, I have to be moral to survive, to basically, avoid conflict, whatever you're designing the mask for. And remember, everyone is learning and they need to go through some experiences to understand if that's something that they want to do with their life. So is it good or bad? Not really. It's just like, is it good or bad for you? Everyone has their own set of dualistic things for themselves. And so I think it's very important not to use morality as a mask, you know? And, especially for people who want to be authentic, like let's be real. Like if you don't feel empathy in the moment, you feel anger, are you going to be nice and cover up that? Or are you just gonna like lay down a boundary or just say, I'm freaking angry. I don't like that shit. I don't fucking care for that. Like fuck that person. Like whatever. Like that's being real. That's not covering that up with something else. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is like a great example of like how you could mask yourself. And don't let conditioning or fear get in the way. There's nothing to fear. When you were a child without conditioning, you were free to be yourself. It didn't matter. Remember that and you'll take your power back. And it's okay if you slip. We all slip. It's part of being human in the experience. But yeah, like this is something to be aware of and to work with if you really care about being authentic and you want to express yourself. You want to express yourself in a raw form, and that will help. It'll help a lot. Yeah, it's important to catch it. Like sometimes when I feel awkward, I won't know. I'll struggle to express because it's like part of my autism, and I'm not always aware. Like I had to super mask myself to live in this backwards design, but you can change it as usual. Um, yeah, like had this thought and just like felt awkward and didn't know how to express the thought and the feeling. And it was just like, you know, yeah. I don't always have lights on because I like the dark. It helps me stay calm when I'm processing stuff, which I very much am lately. Definitely been having to do some closet meditation, conscious work in there. It's definitely helpful. Um, Most of the time, I can just go in my bed and just lay down and just surrender and let go, and just wrap myself in a weighted blanket, create that safety. Usually, that's what I do because my room is pretty dark already, and it's like my safety room. Just have it as relaxing and safe as possible. As I created my room for that purpose and many other purposes. But yeah, it's like one of the main purposes, and it's been so helpful. I definitely highly recommend that if you're working through stuff and you want to like help your body, you know relax and heal and let go of stuff, and you just want to relax and not be crazy, I guess. I don't know. Everyone has different things for themselves. This is like my I don't know. Like, it is kind of funny because everyone has different things. Some people may like the sun going psh. It's like that's just like it's too sensory overloading for me. Like bright lights and like the sun in my it's never been the fun thing at all for me. And like I used to live in many different parts of Maricopa County, which is like Phoenix, Mesa, Scottsdale, Glendale, Peoria, Chandler, Gilbert. And I almost lived in all those areas, by the way. Been all over. And, it was my parents. They wanted to move out here. Little did I know, it was like not. It's just too hot to do anything. And it just felt like. It really felt like purgatory because you didn't see any seasonal changes, and it had only specific temperatures that ranged, and I just didn't vibe with that. I was like, I'm wondering if I would vibe with living somewhere else besides Flagstaff, which I love the seasonal stuff. It's good, although it's still too hot in the summer. I would like to have cooler summers. Not where it gets to 90, 95, or. No. And, they don't even have AC. You have to have backup units. I don't like that. No way. Everyone's different, but for me, like, no, I'm burnt out. I've been burnt, crisped for a long time. The Phoenix energy is insane and intense, and yeah, I resonated out of that. Looking back, it is pretty funny, but like experiencing it, not so much. But yeah, that's another thing to know. Like if you don't resonate with something anymore, please work on figuring out a way to like if you don't resonate with where you live anymore, move. Don't fuck around with that shit. Don't fuck around with that. You gotta assert the boundaries for yourself, and you can always find ways like, why don't I resonate with where I live anymore? And then like if it has to do with certain things that's happening, then you can fix that. But otherwise, you just don't, and you're ready for something else, do it. Do it. You will find a way, just do it. But yeah, the morality thing is just make sure you don't use it as a mask. Because, feelings come and go. You can't generate fake empathy all the time. Like, if it's like, oh, well, you should feel bad about this person because they got killed or whatever. Like, you didn't even like them as a person. Like, you didn't see any value that they brought, but being a catalyst, you just like, why should I generate fake empathy for something that I don't value nor like? Like, okay, thanks for that. No thanks. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I just thought it was weird. Like, everyone's like, well, that's terrible because I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry, I just don't like feel that way about that person, I guess. It's good. It's liberating to just be as you are and not have to cover it up and have boundaries. Don't overexpose yourself either, like don't start talking about your secrets and stuff. Like, know what's appropriate for yourself and you'll go pretty far. Anyways, if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see more. And I'd love to see you guys around and hopefully in my live streams as well. It'd be fun to chill and hang out and get to know you guys.